Political stalemate today. It is set to vote on a bill to fund the government through mid-November. Now, FEMA is depending on the bill's passage as the federal disaster fund is set to go bankrupt as early as tomorrow. NBC's Tracy Potts has more on the funding fight from Washington, D.C. Good morning, Tracy.
Stephanie, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Let me tell you why this time it's such a big deal, because money for disaster victims after things like Tropical Storm Lee and Hurricane Irene, the flooding that we saw, this is the money that FEMA hands out to help these families with their basic necessities, and that money is running out. The Federal Emergency Management Agency has $175 million left in disaster funds, and that could run out by tomorrow or Wednesday if Congress doesn't act.
Stop playing politics, do the right thing for the country, and let's make sure that we're not playing politics with disaster.
FEMA's money is tied up in a big bill to keep government running past Thursday.
The motion is adopted.
The House passed it and went home. Senate Democrats don't like that they cut clean energy programs to pay for billions in emergency aid.
We're going to help people who've been affected by disasters, but we're going to start cutting the government in other places where the money is not so important.
The choices between pay for it all now or never pay for it, I think there are alternatives.
Democrats blame the Tea Party for linking FEMA's money to the spending bill.
I don't like this business of sitting around blaming each other over such small potatoes. What we really ought to be doing is spending time to see if we can get $4 trillion in debt reduction.
That's an entirely different issue lawmakers need to deal with after deciding if they can keep government running and emergency funds flowing to disaster victims this week. And so how might that happen? The House has voted and they're gone. The Senate delayed its recess. They're staying and they expect to vote. We expect that they will vote on this funding, which includes the FEMA funding, sometime this afternoon. Their version of it, which may or may not be the same as what the House passed.
Okay. All right, Tracy, thank you so much for that. Now for our other weather headlines, let's go to Mike, who's in the Satellite Center.